Всем доброго дня, и вечера или утра, кто когда смотрит. Ну, а с вами вновь JB и Вестник Контраст финальной части игры Dragon Age Inquisition. Итак, в предыдущей части мы призвали не металл, богиню эльфскую, правосудие. Кто не смотрел, посмотрите, там охрененный твист. Вот вообще охрененный поворот сюжета, вообще неожиданно такой. Ну а мы отправляемся на военный совет, чтобы навалять Корифею. Погнали. Так, Феррел гонишься? Серьезно? Здесь у нас ничего нет. Все. Да сука, куда ты пошел? Трехглазик. Эрелден. Видите же совершенство. Этот шаг ведет к концу истории. Вы сможете прожать игру после этого, но часть контента будет завершить все важные задания, прежде чем приступать к этой операции. Да. Подтвердить.
Did you find what you need, Morrigan?
I can match the Darkspawn Magister's dragon. Yes. As for matching Corifeus, that is up to you, Inquisitor.
Believe me, I know.
Then all that remains is to find Corifeus before he comes to us.
We've been looking for his base since all this began, with no success.
His dragon must come and go from somewhere.
Oh, what about the deep roads? We could send word to Orzammar, hire envoys to...
It seems Corifeus is not content to wait.
He's in the Valley of Sacred Ashes.
You either close the breach once more, or it swallows the world.
But that's Magnus. Wouldn't it kill him as well?
Inquisitor, we have no forces to send with you. We must wait for them to return from the Arbor Wilds.
I must go now, before it's too late.
Дориан, Кассандра и Солос. Наша ГОП-бригада.
Tell me, where is your maker now? Call him. Call down his wrath upon me. You cannot, for he does not exist. I am Corifeus. I shall deliver you from this lie in which you linger. Bow before your new god and be spared.
Never!
As you wish.
It ends here, Corifeus.
And so it shall. You have been most successful in foiling my plans, but let us not forget what you are. A thief in the wrong place, at the wrong time, an interloper, a gnat. We shall prove here, once and for all, which of us is worthy of godhood.
I'm the Maker's chosen.
Че, в гляделки поиграем?
You dare. A dragon! How clever of you! It will avail you nothing. You will fall as a warning to those who oppose my divine will.
Куда съебался?
Fear you from the very heavens. Look at you, a Soparati, nipping at the heels of your betters. You are nothing. All you love will be ground under the Imperium's heel. Feel my wrath.
Где, сука, ты? Сука, куда съебался опять? Так, заколебал. Куда ты?
I will not stand for this outrage.
Где, сука, ебанько?
As you wish. Enough! I will destroy you where you stand.
Уи. Мориган. Серьезно, эту хуйню включить решили. Мы вот так. Сколько можно? Сука, опять эту балду включила. А где сам Корифей в этот момент?
Let it end here! Let the skies boil! Let the world be rent asunder! Ah! I will not allow it!
The breach is getting bigger! He's really doing it. We have to stop him.
Ты мерзкий фанатик. Ебаношка. Все? Как-то чересчур легко.
Not like this. I have walked the halls of the Golden City, crossed the ages. Do not, ancient ones, I beseech you. If you exist, if you ever truly existed, aid me now.
You wanted into the Fade.
Solus?
The orb.
I know you wanted the orb saved. I'm so sorry.
It is not your fault.
Inquisitor, are you alive?
Victorious, I see. What a novel result.
And you survive. Thank the Maker.
And it seems the breach is finally closed.
Looks that way.
What do we do now?
We go back to Skyhold.
Чё-то как-то... Непонятно. Послевкусие игра оставляет. Солоса. Мимали. Солоса со сферой накололи. Когда непонятно послевкусие. Если это конец, то это ну как так к себе. А если это еще не конец, то это нормально. Ну, типа что, праздновать? Верховную жрицу надо еще выбрать. Наверное, надо со всеми еще поговорить. Как бы нет? Или чё? Что происходит? А соуса-то нет.
A moment, my lord. My agents have found no trace of Solus. He has simply vanished. If he does not wish to be found, there's likely nothing we can do. But I will keep looking.
Why would he just leave? Something must be wrong.
You said he was upset about the orb.
That can't be the only reason.
Now that Corypheus has been defeated, we have a moment to stop and celebrate. Afterwards, you will be busy. Every noble in southern Thedas is clamoring to meet you.
I don't see what the fuss is about. Corypheus needed to be stopped.
And you are the one who stopped him. Previously, you were an upstart. Nothing more than a leader of rebels and heretics. Until Corypheus revealed himself, they could not see the single hand behind the chaos. Once he did, they knew. A Magister and a Darkspawn in one creature. The ultimate evil. Now you are the only power left standing. Enjoy the evening while you can, Inquisitor.
Возвращайтесь в свои покои. Чё? Так, командование.
Am I imagining it? Or do we have a moment to breathe?
I can scarcely believe it.
The Conclave, Haven. It seems so long ago. You should hear the stories they're telling in the barracks. The pride in their voices. Some of the soldiers have requested leave to return home, but many would follow us still. You are proof that the Inquisition has made a difference, and that we will continue to do so.
Our soldiers put their trust in you, Cullen. I appreciate everything you've done.
I should be thanking you. You gave me a chance to prove myself. In your place, I'm not sure I would have done the same. I should let you mingle. I'm sure everyone desires your attention. Enjoy the party, Inquisitor.
Окей, Блэквелл.
All this pomp and ceremony. Can't top seeing that bastard Corifeus burn. No matter what happens to me now, I can say I was there. I helped you bring him down.
It took all of us, but we did it.
I shudder to think where we'd be without you leading us. So now that you've saved the world, what's next? Hoping to put it all back together?
It'll be a huge undertaking.
If anyone can do it, you can. If you ever need my help, you know where to find me. I'll be ready.
Угу. Так, Варик, Железный бык.
I've been starting to think about putting all this into a book. I'm thinking, this shit is weird. The Inquisitor Trevelyan story. What do you think? It's a working title.
I'm glad you've gone back to writing.
Well, nothing's certain until it's in print. I still haven't decided if I should do this book. As if anyone will believe this story if I tell it. Not to mention, I'll have my hands full with reconstruction and relief efforts in the Free Marches as soon as I get back.
The Inquisition could still use you here.
That's generous of you, but it's past time that I went back and took care of things in Kirkwall. I'm not leaving for a while yet, though. We'll have to get in at least one game of Wicked Grace before I go. Curly needs to win back some of his dignity.
So, demons, dragons, giant asshole Vint on a big magic rock. You don't let it get dull, boss. Good stuff.
You helped make it possible, Bull.
That's what they pay me for. The Ben Hathrath are still worried about the Inquisition's power. Happy Corifeus is dead, though. I expect they'll call me back for a more detailed report. Not many experts on demons and old magisters under the cube.
The Inquisition owes you a great deal.
Hey, you paid me a great deal. And we're not done yet. Corifeus was a busy guy. I figure we've still got some cleanup work to do. But not tonight. Tonight, we get shit-faced one last time. To us, being alive, and the bad guys not. Anan.
Так, Дориан, Коул, Сэром.
So many people died. More still are hurting. They need help.
Иди помогай, тебе кто
Seems
мешает?
wrong to celebrate, but I want to. The part of me that's me needs to, after all this. The servants are drinking. Some of them are drinking while lying down.
You have any interest in joining them?
I don't know. Not now. It makes things more complicated, and I'm not ready. Someday. What happens next? Where do we go?
For tonight, we remind the world and each other that we're alive.
Yes. Because of you.
Окей.
Thank you for letting me stay.
Так, Сэра, Дориан, Кассандра, Жозефина, Вивьен.
Finally got a party, yeah? A bit of fun for saving the world. It's the least Andraste's herald deserves for making things normal again. Except for, you know, everything ever again. I mean, is this for us or for her? Or, you know, him? Because I was there and I still don't know what's real.
Let the philosophers worry about that. Tonight is for celebrating.
Still some things to do yet, right? Because I'm in no hurry to go back to Valrio. That's where I was. You mind if people still stay around? Or whatever?
This is home, if you'll have it.
Shut it, you. I cry, I'm punching everyone. Alright, enough of that. Is this a party or what? Raise them for winning! Big freaking heroes, Inquisitor. All of us.
Дориан.
I was passing through the hall this morning and a serving girl saw me and squealed. Actually squealed, dropped her laundry and everything, such a mess. She was completely breathless.
You were at the battle with the evil one, weren't you?
I didn't even get a chance to answer. She hugged me. Hugged me. This is your influence.
That's what happens when you're a hero.
Is that so? Must be why it's so unfamiliar. Mind you, I can't say I hate the notion of being the good Tevinter. I suppose you can't all be evil bastards. The blacksmith said that, and he spat when we first met. I hope my father hears. He will shit his small clothes from shock, I swear.
Okay.
You're an example of how noble Tevinter could be.
For Southerners, maybe. Back home, they'll be rolling their eyes behind their fans. Meanwhile, they'll conveniently forget the bastards who wanted Corypheus ruling us all. I've decided to stay with the Inquisition. For now.
You will?
Tevinter lacks the presence of my best and only friend. It'll keep.
Так, Жозефина.
Ugh, I should never have hired a new caterer so late.
Leave it be, Josie. Everything's fine.
It is not! I'm so sorry, nothing's quite as it should be. Do you like the drinks? I'm not sure about them.
The drinks are fine. It's been a wonderful evening.
I hope you're not just saying that. You're not, are you? What a disaster. So many was late, the invitations to our guests barely went out at all, and it was so wonderful to prepare for a small banquet instead of the end of the world. Do you know what everyone is talking about tonight, from commoners to kings? Us. Dedas is discussing the successor of the Inquisition.
You played no small part in our rise to power.
You had a role yourself, if I recall correctly. Truly, we will never forget those we lost. But for tonight, to victory.
За победу, Лилиана.
Enjoying the refreshments? Josephine sent all the way to the capital for the petit four.
I must remember to thank her for the trouble.
She's been craving the cakes from Madame Lucien's shop for months. This celebration gave her the perfect excuse. To you, Inquisitor, for all you've done.
Сяж, что ли?
So much to do, my dear. Elections for Grand Enchanter must be held, and many of the circles lack even interim First Enchanters. It will take time, and it may not be possible to restore the history that was lost, but we will reinstate the circles. But that will wait. Are you enjoying the celebration? Josephine was in a frenzy arranging it.
I'm too preoccupied contemplating what comes next.
A moment of reflection, my dear. Will wonders never cease? Go mingle. The night is still young.
Ты-ты-ты-ты.
I can't believe it's over. It seemed an impossible task. Defy the Chantry, build the Inquisition from nothing, defeat a creature that would be a god. And yet here we are, celebrating.
What's important is that you're here with me.
There was a moment after the orb exploded. I thought for certain you were dead. I prayed, don't take him from me, not after all we've been through. And then I saw you through the smoke. Sometimes the Maker is kind. I have news from the sequester. I believe the Chantry intends to name me Divine very soon. If that happens, I have decided to accept. I wanted you to know. I think back to how we first met, and here you stand, the chosen of Andraste, proven in the eyes of all Thedas, and you are the man I love. How did that happen, I wonder? Know that I will always stand with you.
Что? Я хочу, чтобы Лилиана была. Твою мать. Общайтесь в свои покои, комнаты.
A moment before you go. There's something else I wanted to say.
Oh? Lead on. What's this about?
Everything is about to change. I could be named Divine any day now. You will be pulled in 100 different directions.
Cassandra.
No, it's fine. I simply wanted to steal a moment while I still can.
Как казалось бы, и все. Лилиану бы взяли верховные жрецы и сделали. Чё за бред?
Tis said that Corifeus woke after his long slumber and found the world gone awry. He fought to bring back those days of magic and shadow, to raise himself as a god and set things right. Now, we are left with a scar in the sky to remind us of what almost was. It tells us that a great victory against chaos was won, but left the world forever changed. Consider the mighty empire of Orlais, where Empress Celine remains on her golden throne. The civil war is ended, Gaspar is defeated, but it is said Briala yet plots her return from exile. The Empress now faces a war in the shadows. Elven daggers rule the night, and spies follow her every move. Fortunately for Celine, her gratitude towards the Inquisition has remained strong. Some claim she clings too tightly to the Alliance. Others know it is all that stands between her and defeat. The Grey Wardens of the South slowly rebuild in the months following the events at Adamant. They declare it time for the Order to emerge from the shadows, to join the rest of humanity in fighting their ancient foes. Rumors abound that they severed ties with their leaders at Weishaupt, and that a bitter war now rages between them. What becomes of Hawke is unknown, save that all news out of Weishaupt soon ends. Does the sudden silence indicate a battle within, or something far worse? 1 month after the defeat of Corifeus, the Chantry names Cassandra as successor to the Sunburst throne. Given the name Divine Victoria, she immediately enacts reform, a new Templar order, and a new circle of Magi. The seekers of truth are rededicated to their purpose of protecting the innocent. A proclamation of support for the Inquisition is issued, recognizing its service to all of Thedas. Despite her popularity, the new Divine's reforms are seen by some as going too far. A new sect arises, demanding a return to the status quo on threat of war. With the Inquisitor's assistance, negotiations end peacefully, and few concessions are made. Strength and unity within the Chantry are restored in the months following. A golden age, if it can last. The Inquisition's mages, the former rebels led by Grand Enchanter Fiona, are left with a choice. In the end, they refuse Cassandra's invitation to rejoin the Circle of Magi and instead reform the College of Enchanters as a new order. The college, they say, will allow mages of the South to gather in peace and seek new solutions to age-old problems. From the beginning, the college and the Circle have clashed, and some fear it will lead to a new war of the mages upon themselves.
Сука, ебанатый. Как бы все, а про остальных... во.
And what of the Inquisition itself? Its military might has grown, now rivaling that of kingdoms. Fear of the Inquisition's army has become the true source of its power. I leave Skyhold now, knowing that power will continue to grow. The Inquisitor is a symbol to many, a leader of the changing world order. To others, he has become a target. They linger in the shadows, waiting for their day to come. When it does, the Inquisition shall stand, ready.
Ну вот и все. Мы закончили проходить игру Dragon Age Inquisition. В целом мне игра понравилась. Немножко управление кривоватое поначалу казалось, но в целом понравилось. Сюжет как бы вроде ничего. Но концовка так себе. Концовка мне не понравилась. Мне рассказали, что стало с Дорианом, кого, вот рассказали бы, что стало со всеми ними. Плюс разрешили бы выбрать мне, кто будет верховной жрицей. Или Алла, или Анна, или Кассандра. Плюс вот эти...
You should not have given your orb to Corifeus, Red Wolf.
I was too weak to unlock it after my slumber. The failure was mine. I should pay the price. But the people... they need me. I am so sorry.
I am sorry as well, old friend.
Прикольно. Вот это прикольно. Сейчас я немножко поменяю свое мнение. Концовка получше стала. И будет 4-я часть вот об этом волке. Но за кого мы будем играть? Будет ли она иметь отношение вообще к Инквизиции, или к Кирквеллу, или к порождению тьмы? Это вообще большой вопрос. Большой. Ну что там, загрузка еще долго, нет? Так, ок. Путь Инквизитора. Чужак. Ну окей, пошли, посмотрим. Что там еще мне надо кому? Провесить вставку командования. Че, бля, я думал, все, конец. Еще, сука, чужак. Вставку командования.
Is it me, or is Cassandra more
Да.
solemn than usual?
Lady Pentagast only contemplates
Окей.
what awaits the next divine. You know Cassandra hates being called Lady
Ладно.
Pentagast. I
На.
look forward to seeing divine Victor.
Что-то какой-то неожиданный поворот. Окей. Отправимся мы на совет, значит, уже в следующей части. Еще не финал, что ли? Серьезно? Прикалываетесь, что ли? Корифея уже убили. Ладно. Окей. На этом мы данную часть заканчиваем. И в следующей части отправляемся на совет. Всем удачи и пока-пока.